So, you say that everything is objectively good or bad in your point of view. Well, let me ask you a question, and it's the same question I asked on your channel, but this time I want you to answer it, and please answer it honestly. If a man is dying, and he will die unless he receives a drug that he cannot afford or obtain in any legal way, would it be immoral on his part, or on the part of someone else, to steal the drug in order to save his life? Because obviously that is theft, and theft is considered immoral by society. But would it truly be immoral in this case? Wouldn't it be more wrong to let someone die needlessly? And you're back to your I love you claim, which is, as I've already established in previous videos that I know you've watched, absolutely bogus, and you prove that it is bogus in your very next sentence, when you say, "You're so silly and funny." Yeah, remember what I said about respect? And no, I do not believe in any sort of a god. Your insistence that I do is simply proof of the common theistic assumption that the existence of a god is so obvious that atheists are simply denying their own innate knowledge of this being, which isn't true, and it is arrogant of you to assume so. Besides, your claim that I somehow secretly believe in some sort of higher power that I have chosen to deny is contingent on the premise that belief is a matter of choice, rather than the natural outcome of whether or not one has been convinced of something. If I am not convinced, how can I believe? Belief technically is not an action, but an outcome, one that is dependent on what we know and understand. I literally cannot choose to believe that there is a God. You have no idea what secular beliefs are, BJ. You go to biased religious sites that tell you what atheists and non-religious theists supposedly believe, and you take it as absolute truth, but they're often very wrong. There are atheists who do believe in objective morality, just as there are theists who adhere to moral relativism. You are drawing a line where a line doesn't exist except in your own mind, and you think that this is proof to some weird idea that you have that everyone actually believes the same way as you, and that they just lie to themselves for some unknown reason. I believe in objective truth, not because I believe in a God, but because I see truth as being something that is factual, and not some abstract, unknown version of it. For example, it is true that humans evolved from ape-like ancestors. It is not true that the world is only 6,000 years old. Objective truth is not dependent upon religion or a deity in order to exist, because facts will always be facts. Actually, it isn't until you add in a deity that truth can become arbitrary and impossible to know. And I do not believe morality is objective. I thought I already established this rather clearly, and I do not in any way believe what you believe. Not about morality, not about the existence of a God, not about what is just, not about logic, not about the origins of the universe, and not about the final destination of the universe. The arrogance that you must maintain in order to state that I somehow secretly believe what you believe is amazing. You may think you understand me, BJ, but you don't. And you don't understand truth either, not when you deny it all the time in favor of your ancient myths and fairy tales. Because blind faith and absolute belief do not make something absolutely true. It only keeps you from searching for the truth because you believe you've already found it.